Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome back to the Long Beach State Dynasty as we continue season number 5 here in non-conference play. Now, Long Beach will have some growing pains as we did have to adjust to losing Zion Storm. It's actually a huge blow. I mean, we've been playing with him for the last 4 years, and we're getting familiar with the new guys rotating in. But how about our returners doing just work right now? Moncetti averaging 16, Macklin averaging 15, Quick is averaging 12 off of the bench. He's been very, very good. Whenever he gets in, I mean, I just know we're going to be able to score the basketball. And then William Caesar doing more William Caesar things, averaging just about a double-double. And then Douglas Taylor as well. He's very, very good. So let's start out this episode in the second half here in this Texas matchup. This is a team that's rated not a whole lot better than us, but they're in the A's. We're actually in the B's. So here we go on offense. There is Michael Workman getting to the bucket. And a foul. There we go, and one by Workman. He's not the scorer that Storm was, but he can pass the ball extremely well. I think he's got a lot of potential as a true passing point guard. So here we are tied up after that and one. Here's a pass inside, and a missed shot off of the front rim. Bad miss on that one. Rebounded by Douglas Taylor. Pushing up the court is Workman as he resets up the offense this time. Looking for Moncetti coming around the screen from the three-point line at the top. It's going to be taken and good. Nice shot by Moncetti. He makes it a 3-point lead here with 13 and a half to go. Here's a pass inside, and Workman, usually a very good defender, doesn't, commit many fouls, but he does foul Devin Barber, who leads their team in assists. He's second on their team in scoring as well, as he hits the first and will hit the second too. It's now just a 1-point game. So here is Workman this time, working it around to William Caesar at the top, to the corner. It's Macklin. He steps inside the inside the three-point line, I should say, and knocks it down, but it's back to a 3-point lead. Here's Texas on offense, working it around. William Caesar, nice defense, hand in his face, rebounded by Douglas Taylor as he gives it to Michael Workman, who pushes it up the court. Looking for a man, and he does get ripped, and Texas goes the other way in transition. Let's see if we get the block. Douglas Taylor gets it, but they get the rebound back and throws it down, and now it is a 1-point lead here for Long Beach. 11 minutes here in the second half. Here's Workman getting to the paint, and he gets another and one. How about Michael Workman in this matchup? He gets to the bucket, gets the foul, and Texas commits another one. He's got 7 and 7 in this game, and now with up 3 points, he does miss the free throw, so that 3-point lead does remain. So Texas does score a bucket, but here is Moncetti getting it right back with a 3 of his own after the step back. It's now a 4-point lead here for Long Beach. Here's a steal in transition. Workman all the way to the cup, and how about Michael Workman getting some early work inside the lane, getting to the bucket at will, and in transition, he gets the bucket there. And now here we are up by 7, and we do hit the 3 that time. I guess we're up by 6. Now we're up by 9, and now up 65-56. Here's a deflection this time. In transition once again, pass up inside to Moncetti, who throws it down. And Tony Moncetti makes it a double-digit lead here. 8 minutes to go. So here we are, Macklin with the pick at the top, passing around. Douglas Taylor throwing it down over 2 defenders. And now we're back to that 11-point lead here as our offense looks like they can do anything right now. Scoring inside, scoring outside. Here is Solomon Teixeira on the inside, passing back out to the perimeter. Back inside to Teixeira, who lays it in and draws the foul. Peter Randall on the foul. And Teixeira is a really good freshman. He's not going to play a whole lot this season because we do have Caesar and Douglas Taylor, but he will be the first big man off the bench along with Ronnie Madoki. He hits both free throws and makes it an 11-point game. So now 6.5 to go. Here is Macklin playing a little bit of point guard. He gets to the bucket. Easy layup that time, making it 13-point lead. And here's more defense. Macklin up to Teixeira. Teixeira running in transition. The 7-footer with the left hand. He is a left-handed 7-footer as well. I haven't taken many jump shots with him, but he is a lefty. He gets that one to go. And now here we are up 15. Here is James Quick that time at the end of the shot clock, doing his thing here off the bench. This is exactly what he does. So good at scoring one-on-one. Here he makes another move, a little Euro step, and it's good. Up to 19 points. Our goal in this season was to play Big 12 and Pac-12 opponents, and look at us, we're just beating up on Texas. Another deep three, taken. The assist from James Quick, wide open Michael Workman. That one was from three-point range, from NBA range, and now here we are up by 16. Texas trying to fight back, but it could be just a little too late here. 2 minutes to go. Here's Carrier Walker in the game. Out to James Quick. Quick gets his man off the ground. Here he is, spinning layup. And he draws the foul going to the free throw stripe. He has yet to miss a free throw so far this season. The first of two is good. And James Quick, such a good scorer off the bench with his second shot. That one is good as well, up to 16 points. He doesn't need to play anymore. We sub him out. And now with a minute and a half to go, looking for one more bucket here to seal this game up. Here's Moncetti, a step back, open three, and it's knocked down. 19-point lead. Texas cannot stay up with us in the second half, and we just end up killing them. We were down by 3 there at halftime. Now we won by 19 points. What a great game by our team overall. I mean, even Douglas Taylor, he had 10 points, 7 blocks. I mean, that is just insane. Douglas Taylor on NBA radars, playing good defense, very good rebounder. And then how about our perimeter guys? Michael Workman did some work for us. Moncetti had 25. Macklin had 23. I mean, this is just a really good team, to be honest with you. And I don't know what to say here. I mean, we are just so good at staying with these good teams now. I mean, before we would just beat up on the little teams. Now we're beating up on big teams. And that's a very, very big feat here in this series. It's been 5 seasons. And now we're finally starting to get that run with the top teams and no longer getting dominated. It feels good, to be honest. Randall had 14 and 12 for Texas, and then Devin Barber had 8 and 5. So now we continue non-conference play. We are 4-2 on the season, now heading up against another Pac-12 opponent. We want to sweep both our Pac-12 and Big 12 opponents. We play Texas and Stanford. We play Texas and Oklahoma State in the Big 12. And then in the Pac-12, we play Stanford and UCLA, who that will be next episode because they are the defending national champions. I want to do a full game episode on that game, and I want to see if we can defeat the defending national champions. Now, they have a couple of good players, Stanford that is, and they are one of the highest rated teams in the game. Right now, they are ranked at number 8 in the nation. If we win this game, we will definitely start to get that NCAA, that national attention. Now everybody's going to start paying attention in Long Beach State, and that includes the NCAA committee, the NBA, and incoming recruits. So let's get underway here. We are at home here to start this game, and let's see what happens on this first possession. Here's a pass to the lane, and that is going to be good, and Stanford strikes first. And their leading scorer is Kevin Haley. He is a senior, a 7-footer. He can definitely knock down shots from the inside, from the outside, but they're going to mainly give it to him in the post. There is his first shot. That one is off the mark. Here we are in transition. This is Tony Moncetti, and he pulls up 4-3, knocking it down, and it's a 6-2 lead early on. After a couple buckets, here is a pass inside, and that is Erwin Lynch, another senior. They pretty much have an all-senior starting lineup. Their point guard is a junior, but everybody else is seniors. As here's Moncetti, 2 quick threes to start out this game. It's an early 12-6 lead. But you cannot put the number 8 team away that easy. Here's a 3 taken. This time, that's Tyson Mathis. He knocks it down from 3. And they get going now, back to a 1-point lead. Here's Mathis, another deep 3. Rebounded, though. This is Kevin Haley who puts it up. And we got to watch out for him. He's got the size. He's got the ability as well. And now here we are down by 3. Here's another 3 taken. This time Moncetti, 3 for 3 from three-point land. And that does tie it up here at 15. Here's a steal. Carrier Walker, the freshman, into the game, and he gets a transition layup. That is good. And now we have an early tie ball game here with 8 to go here in the first half. Here's James Quick who checks in. He gets a pass from Walker, and he almost gets the and one. And he goes to the free throw line. I love shooting free throws with him because it's so easy to make them. And he knocks down the first. He has yet to miss a free throw here this season. And the second will be good. And it is now a 19-17 game here. As now here's Madoki into the game. He checks in, passing it over to Danks off the bench, and the sharpshooter freshman knocks that one down from mid-range. And we get it first to 20 points here. It's now a 19-21 game, but here is the big man, Kevin Haley. He is so good at those second chance opportunities. He has 8 early points. He's got 5 rebounds as well. Here's a deep three taken Macklin from the corner. And you can just see we're starting to really go back and forth in this one. Now it's a 26-21 lead. But here's good defense this time, picked up by Kevin Haley in transition, working it inside. That's Erwin Lynch in traffic, and he gets it to go. It's now a 3-point lead for Long Beach. But Stanford, they're not going to go away. Here is another jump shot. Nice pump fake that time by their starting point guard, Eric Anthony. He has 6 points. And now here is Bob Parsons, who gets the and one. I'm not sure where the foul was on that one, but he gets it to go. And Stanford has the 2-point lead here with 3.5 to go. So here is Danks now. They play in the full court press. Here is Quick in the corner, though, and he knocks it down. He had a foot on the line that time, and it's a tie ball game, 28 apiece. But Stanford hits us right back with the corner deep 2 of their own. And now it is 30-28. Here is James Quick, though. Look at the moves, making one man fall. And he gets the layup that time. Now it's in 30-30 game here. About a minute, 45 seconds left here in the first half. Here's Quick now, getting to the bucket. And he draws the foul. He knocks down both free throws. But Stanford ties his game up at 32 apiece. Here is Quick trying to get to the lane. He gets ripped, but how about the awareness of Solomon Teixeira? And he dunks that one in traffic. And now we fast forward into 10 seconds left in the first half. Here's Quick looking for a shot. He works it out to Moncetti. Moncetti takes a 3-hand in his face over Bob Parsons, and he knocks it down, making it a 5-point lead going into halftime. This is going to be back and forth to the end, I think. Stanford, Kevin Haley, if we shut him down, we have a legit shot at the upset here, up by 5. So we did shoot 55% from the field in the first half. They shot 45. As long as we keep it up, we will be on top here at the end. Here's a jump shot to start out. This is Moncetti just outside the lane. Good play to get us going here, getting them an easy 2. That's the thing you have to do with Moncetti because he can go cold, and that's one thing you got to do, keep him hot. Here is another 3. This time it's Tamir Macklin after the pick and roll, wide open. But now here's Stanford, another pick and roll on their end, and that is good. Tyson Mathis gets it to go. And now we're up by 6. Here's Moncetti. He has Bob Parsons on him, and he gets to the bucket and gets the layup. And now I'm starting to figure something out. Bob Parsons is not a good defender. So anytime I see somebody being guarded by Bob Parsons, we're going to switch it up. Here's Moncetti being guarded by Parsons, and he gets another spinning layup. And that's what we're going to do. Anybody who has Bob Parsons on us, they get the ball. Here's a 3. Moncetti from the corner. He's starting to heat up now. And now here is Parsons guarding Moncetti again. This time they throw the double team at him. But Macklin wide open. But passing it over for a better shot. It's Michael Workman for 3. It's now up to a 14-point game. But here is Parsons on the other end. He gets that jump shot to go. But I know that defense. Who is Parsons guarding? He's guarding James Quick, but he doesn't get over in the corner in time. Knockdown. It's now a 14-point game, but we do have to keep it here. Haley does get the quick dunk that time, bringing it to 12. Here he is once again with a little floater, and the 7-footer gets that one to go. It's now down to a 10-point lead. But here is Quick this time in the corner. Parsons on him. He knocks it down. We're just having fun out there. Whoever Parsons is guarding gets the ball. Here's Moncetti being double teamed. Back around to the perimeter. It is going to be knocked down. Macklin. And now it is up to a 12-point lead here. 3 minutes to go. Moncetti being triple teamed that time. Workman. And it's going to be good from 3 up to a 15-point game here. Moncetti continues to get double teamed down the stretch, but here he gets out of the double team, keeps Parsons on him, and look at that move getting to the bucket. And Moncetti is just on fire. Parsons is having a bad day. Here he is guarding Moncetti again. Here is Taylor in the corner. Douglas Taylor can knock it down when he has to. It's now up to a 17-point lead. And in the second half, our offense just explodes. We find an exploit and take advantage of Bob Parsons, whoever he's guarding, and we get the win. And how about this? We upset another ranked opponent here in this series. Number 8 Stanford goes down. We were at home, so we did have that home court advantage that definitely probably helped out, but we get the victory here. And I gotta say, how about Moncetti? If he can just stay hot like that in most games, and James Quick can come off the bench and get us some buckets like that, I mean, I can't see many teams beating us around the NCAA. Tony Moncetti had 24 points in this game. They started to double team him in the second half, and that's when everybody else started to get involved. And even when he was double teamed, he was still getting by Bob Parsons. It was just that big of a mismatch here in this matchup. And we had a very good game shooting the basketball. Moncetti went 5 of 9 from deep. Macklin went 4 of 8 from deep. And then Kevin Haley, the senior, he had 16, 12, and 4. He was really their only dominating force. Mathis had a pretty good game as well. He flashed across the screen a couple of times as well. But we get the victory, and now we're starting to make waves around the NCAA, because after that win, we don't lose. We end up winning 10 straight games after starting 3-2. This was our closest game after that matchup. We played UNC Asheville. We only won by 7. But after that, we started to blow out teams. Tennessee actually did lose by 9 in this one. How about William Caesar in this one? He had 27 and 18, 13 of 19 from the field. A very, very good game from him. William Caesar is showing that he is going to be a very good scorer in sim situations. And then we end up beating Nevada, who's been a tough team for us in this series. We played them in the, I believe, the NIT, or was it the NCAA tournament? We played them. No, it wasn't an NCAA tournament. I forgot when we played them. But we end up beating them, and Moncetti this time had 30 points in this one off of 28 shots, though. That's way too many shots. He needs to be more efficient for us in order to be a real powerhouse here this season. Now, next episode, we do go up against number 11, the defending national champions in UCLA. I'm looking forward to this game because we need to beat another Pac-12 opponent in order to get that conference invite once again like we did last season, but we need to finish out our conference after that and then get the conference championship hopefully, and then move on. If we do not win that, we cannot move on to the Pac-12. So we'll have to see how these next couple of games will go. UCLA is going to be a tough matchup, but I believe in this team. We upset Stanford. We could do it again to UCLA, this time on the road. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. Coming back with more Long Beach State Dynasty next, so stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
Back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leaf, and I'm coming down my roof.